Hey, you ever have one of those moments where life just slaps you awake, makes you question everything? That's what happened to Jack Ramsey, a guy down on his luck, sleeping on a bench in Willow Creek Park, when he stumbled across a wallet fat with cash. Most folks would have pocketed it, right? I mean, Jack hadn't eaten a proper meal in days, his stomach growling loud enough to scare the pigeons. But he didn't track down the owner, some old guy named Henry Walsh, and handed it back, no questions asked. It's late October, leaves crunching underfoot, the air sharp with that fall chill. Jack's in his 30s, but life's already beaten him down, lost his job at a factory, buried his mom after cancer drained their savings, and now he's just another shadow in the park, invisible to the joggers and dog walkers. That wallet, though? It was heavy, stuffed with hundreds, maybe $1,000, and for a second, Jack's hands shook, picturing a hot meal, a motel bed, maybe a way out. His mom's voice echoed in his head, Jack, you do what's right, no matter how hard it gets, and damn if that didn't hit like a punch. So he finds Henry, this sharp-eyed old man in a fancy coat, pacing like he's lost his whole world. This yours? Jack says, holding out the wallet, voice rough from days without much water. Henry snatches it, eyes narrowing like Jack's some crook. Where'd you get this? He snaps, flipping through the bills, checking every card. Jack just shrugs. Found it on a bench, figured you'd want it back. No thanks, no reward, just Henry's cold stare. Jack walks off, head down, feeling the weight of hunger, but somehow lighter, like he'd held on to something bigger than money. Henry, though, he's rattled. He's a retired real estate tycoon, lives in a penthouse that feels more like a tomb since his wife and kid died in a car crash years back. He's used to people scheming, always wanting a piece of his fortune, so Jack's act it doesn't compute. Why give it back? What's the angle? Henry can't let it go, so he starts showing up at the park, watching Jack from a distance, cane tapping the ground like he's trying to crack the mystery. He sees Jack share half a stale bagel with a shivering old lady, sees him listen to a rambling vet with a torn coat, sees him read a battered book like it's his last link to the world. Henry's gut twist spent decades closing deals, reading people, but this guy? Jack's not playing a game. He's just good. One day, Henry's had enough of watching. He marches over, cane sinking into the damp grass, and says, mind if I sit? Jack scoots over, wary, like he's waiting for a catch. Henry cuts to it. You gave me back my wallet, didn't take a dime, why? Jack looks at him, eyes steady, wasn't mine to keep. Henry leans back, floored. He's seen boardrooms full of liars, but this guy's truth hits harder. You eaten today? He asks. Jack shakes his head, I'll get by. Henry's not having it. Come on, there's a diner down the street. I'm buying. Jack hesitates, but hunger wins. At Rosie's Diner, over greasy eggs and black coffee, Henry opens up, talks about his daughter's laugh, his wife's kindness, how he stopped trusting anyone after they were gone. Jack listens, his own story slipping out. Engineering degree, a factory job that vanished, hospital bills that broke him. The air's heavy, like they're both seeing each other for the first time. Here's where it gets wild. Henry offers Jack a job, maintenance at one of his properties, plus a small apartment, nothing fancy, just a start. Jack's eyes narrow. I don't take handouts. Henry leans in, voice low. This ain't charity. It's a chance you earned it when you didn't screw me over. Jack takes it, still half expecting a catch. Weeks later, he's fixing machines, earning nods from coworkers, sleeping in a bed that doesn't creak. Henry stops by the factory, watches Jack work, sees the same quiet decency he saw in the park. They start meeting up, grabbing coffee, talking about life. Henry's walls come down, brick by brick. Months pass, and one crisp afternoon, they're back at that same park bench. Henry's voice shakes a little. Jack, you gave me back more than my wallet, you gave me hope. I've got no family left, but I'd like you to be my son, legally, for real. Jack's stunned, tears prickling. Me? What? Henry smiles, first time in years, because you reminded me people can still be good. Jack chokes out a yes, and they sit there, the park alive with kids' laughter, leaves swirling, the world feeling a little less broken. But here's the thing, what happens when a billionaire picks a stranger to inherit everything? Some folks in Henry's circle start whispering his lawyer, a guy named Carl, smells a scam, says Jack's playing the long game. Others in the neighborhood call it unfair, like Jack didn't earn it, just got lucky. Was Henry naive? Or did he see something the rest of us miss? What do you think? Can one good deed really change everything? Or is trust like that just asking for trouble? Drop a comment, let me know where you stand, and hit that subscribe button if you're into stories that make you think twice about the world.